Here's my really simple vegan chocolate chip cookie recipe. Anyway, let's just get right into it and I will go through the ingredients. So first you'll need 125 grams of coconut oil, 100 grams of golden caster sugar, 150 grams of light brown sugar, 125 milliliters of coconut milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 275 grams of plain flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, and 225 grams of vegan chocolate chips. So firstly we're going to start off by melting our coconut oil. It soaks into the sugar a lot better once you've got it melted down into its liquid form. So you want to do this over a nice hot warm stove or a hob. Then you want to combine your caster sugar and your light brown sugar together in a mixing bowl. Just place them together and then we'll be mixing them later, and pour your melted coconut oil straight over the top of your mixed sugars. As you can see, the melted oil combines with the sugar very well, and now you should be mixing it together with a whisk, trying to combine as much of the wet mixture with the sugars as you can. And then from here we will be getting our coconut milk and pouring the coconut milk over that sugar mixture, and again whisking it together, making a nice wet mixture of the sugars, which should be absorbing all the sugars as much as it can. And whisk it together, making sure you get all the clumps of sugar out, making sure you're breaking down any sugars that are still there. And we'll be adding our teaspoon of vanilla extract and whisking that together again. Now you need to get a sieve and your flour, and you want to start sifting your flour into your sugar mixture. You just want to sift it to break down any clumps there are in the flour and breaking that down. So start sifting the flour straight into your sugar mixture, and once you've got about half of the flour mixture in there, start mixing that together so you don't have too much just powdered on top, and then sift the rest on, and then continue mixing the mixtures together. And make sure you're getting all the flour into the wet mixture and combining them as well as you can. Then once that mixture is thoroughly mixed, you will be getting your baking soda and bicarbonate of soda. So firstly add your teaspoon of baking powder, and then your half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. Now you want to mix those very thoroughly into the mixture again with your whisk, making sure there's no flour or powders on the side of your bowl, and getting them all together. Once that is thoroughly mixed through, get your vegan chocolate chips and pour those on top, and then with a large spoon fold the mixture together to mix the chocolate chips into the mixture. Try to mix it as well as you can because you don't want the chips to be too sparingly through the cookies afterwards. Now once you have mixed the chocolate chips through your mixture, you will be preheating your oven to 180 degrees and getting a baking tray out with some baking parchment and lining that on top of your tray. And then you can start putting your cookie dough onto the tray. It's roughly about 1 tablespoon on for each cookie. So just get 2 spoons out and try to put them together. Just scoop one out and put them on there. It can be quite messy when you're putting them on there. Don't worry, when they start cooking they will go flat. You can have it as quite messy as you want. As you can see, that is sticking up quite a bit. It will even out and level as they're cooking. I'm not much for one of making everything look pristine. If it tastes good, that is mostly what matters to me. And with there being cookies, does it really matter? So just spoon each of your cookies onto your baking tray. And I would say for an average tray you should fit about 8 cookies onto the tray. And this recipe should make roughly 20 cookies. So you will go through about 3 trays. So as you're spooning the cookies onto your tray, just make sure you're not spilling any and have all your mixture on each one. Now that you have got your first tray with your 8 cookies ready prepared onto it and your oven is preheated, take the tray and put it into your oven for about 13 minutes. And once the 13 minutes are done, your cookies will be ready to come out. They won't look as normal golden as you're used to, but trust me, they will be done. And then take these out and take them very carefully onto a tray. Now your cookies are done, you can put them into a container or onto a plate and enjoy them whenever you wish. Now if you find this video useful or helpful, please leave a like and thank you for watching and enjoy.